Hello and welcome to another video. Tonight's video is from round 4 of the PLR GT3 World Tour Division 1. Tonight we are at Silverstone. So this race tonight is going to be one race of 60 minutes long with a mandatory pit stop that can be taken at any point during our time. Silverstone measures 5.9 kilometres long with 18 corners, and the first Grand Prix was in 1950. I think the very first Formula 1 race, that was what that was. The circuit has had numerous changes, but the latest one's been in 2011, where they introduced the new pit straight, new pits, and a little complex as well to make it that little bit longer as we're going into now. So instead of going left, we now go right. So the championship is looking very one-sided, with Ghost at the moment leading the way with 4 victories from 4 races, but behind in the championship is looking very tight, with myself in second and a few others chasing behind. Can anyone catch up, or can I extend the second place and can Boost stay in the lead? So that's with the tour guide over and done with. Let's get into the racing. There we have off the start, myself in P9 with McGoogle on my left hand side in the Mercedes. I get the line all completely wrong, have to go very cautious, and that allows McGoogle just to slide up the inside there through Maggots and Beckett's. So let's have a look further up the field. Anything going on here? Not really. Now McGoogle do some serious weaving down the straight to try and stop me getting any slipstream, and the car behind me in the Lamborghini of Mr. Azu going 3 wide now into one of into the fast right-hander, and they somehow all made it through there. PT Roach in the Bentley there, and Brimstone in the green Ferrari. Hard onto the brakes. Oh, someone gets it slightly wrong there into the tighter corner, resulting in a spin, unfortunately there. Very unfortunate for whoever that was involved. Here we're back with McGoogle trying to fend off myself in P8 and P9. She was able to do that nicely. I've got Mr. A's on behind me, trying to put me under some pressure, and as you can see up there in front, we've got Cool Shark and UK Simrace having a right ding dong there through the new complex. He's just able to stay ahead. So now we have Billy the Boy in 13th position. He had a very entertaining race all the way through here, so let's see what he's going to be getting up to here. He's not got a great exit, and that's going to allow the car behind him to have a little nosy, but he thinks better of it, hits the brakes, goes around the fast corner. That's synchronised drifting again. He does enjoy a bit of synchronised drifting, does Billy the Boy. But he's very well to hold it there and keep the position, and actually gain one from the car in front sliding off. So here we have Albert in the Ferrari in 5th position, trying to keep, I think, UK Sim Racer behind. UK Sim Racer has a little look but decides better of it. Follows him through the S's. He's now going to try and get a really good exit out of this last one and down the back straight. He's all over the back of that Ferrari now. Surely he's going to pull out in a second. So he's gone for the inside. He's going to slide up the inside here. Try to onto the brakes. Albert's going to try and hang it around the outside. 2 abreast into this corner, and there we go. Job done for the Bentley there. Here comes back the Ferrari, trying to go around the outside there, nothing doing there, and has to slot back in behind. Very good overtake there, and here I come trying to mop up the pieces, putting them under some serious pressure. Can I go up the inside? Probably not, it's too risky into this corner, so we try and back off a little bit. So here we get a little different view of it, getting nicely alongside. We back out, hit the brakes, but that pushes Albert wide a little bit. That's going to allow me to get a run on him down into the next corner. Not quite able to to do it. It's positioning his car very, very well. We go nice and wide into the next corner, trying to do the undercut, but he parks the car right in the way, and there's nothing a lot I can really do there. We're going to try and use the slipstream the best we can down the Wellington straight into the left-hander, hard onto the brakes. Oh, we've got it sideways. We're drifting. So here we have an Albert and Killshark racer having a good battle again. There we move off to try and find a decent camera angle. Killshark's in the front at the moment into this corner. Albert goes for the inside there. There's no room there. These are very, very close. Side by side through this corner. Killshark's got the line. He's probably going to have the track position. Albert is going to try and do the undercut, but doesn't quite able to do it. But here we have Albert following behind. Into the right-hander here. Killshark goes a little bit wide. He goes wide there. That's going to allow Albert to have a little look. He goes for the outside. He's going to try the undercut. Or the cutback, should I say. He's got the drag on him down the back, down the Wellington straight. Surely he's going to be able to get himself up the inside and have a little nosy on the inside. Pulls out the slipstream onto the brakes, hard onto the brakes, but runs a little bit wide. Killshark gives him a little tap there, just misjudges it slightly, and Killshark's back on through there. No damage done. Killshark back in head. Now these two are still having the ding-dong. These two seem to be having a right old ding-dong all the way through this first half of the race. Albert has a little look up the inside. Killshark runs around the outside. He's got the inside for the next corner, but Albert's going to try the undercut here. And there he goes. Albert has got past, but can he hold it down the Wellington straight? Or is Killshark going to come back on him down the Wellington straight? He's pulled out, ready to make the move. But Albert is really, really late on the brakes. Is that going to cost him? Doesn't seem to have done. He's able to keep the position, and that should be job done. But here we go, further later, we've got back past, and we're in a bit of argy-bargy here into that corner. A bit of door banging, nothing wrong with that. He's tried the undercut a few times at the cutback, and it's not quite worked. Here he is having another go. These two getting seriously feisty towards the end of this battle. Probably be a good thing that these two had the battle and they got separated, because it could have very well ended in tears. So here we have Hammer and Bill the Boy after the pit stops. I dropped back a few places because I missed time a toilet stop, and it turns out you can't do a toilet stop in a pit stop. Here we are fighting our way back. Bill the Boy doesn't get quite a good of exit here. We're all over the back of him now into this corner. Hit the decide better off than me. Mr. A's on behind trying to pick up the pieces. So much better onto the brakes into that corner. They're going to put him under all sorts of pressure. My turn to try and do the cutback, but not quite able to do it. And he's able there to thingy. And here we have further a little bit later on in the race, getting an even better run out of that corner there, and that has allowed us to get virtually side by side coming into this corner. But this is not an overtaking, so we back out of it, but then we sort of don't, and then we do, and get a bit of a slide on, but we can collect it all and no damage done. Through these corners now, just trying to line him up the best we can. Bill doing all the defensive work here and doing a very, very good job of it. Let's skip forward a little bit because nothing really happens. As you can see, Bill just makes a little mistake coming into the final corner, runs a little bit wide. That allows me to sneak up the inside here, and now we're side by side going down the main straight, coming to Cops. into it. He brakes earlier, lets me go. I brake a little bit later, but he's been able to slide back on the inside. Has he got the exit? It looks like I have to bail out Hamilton and Verstappen. That's how you go around that corner without having an accident. So here we are, a little bit later on in the race. Still, we've got myself and Bill still having a battle through here, but he runs a little bit wide there. That's going to allow me serious good momentum coming through here. But with two abreast here, I get a little bit snaky on the exit there, and it's not quite allowed me to get on through. Bill looks like he's sort of going sideways through that corner, sort of four-wheel drifting around that corner. We'll put him under as much pressure, and we've both gone wide. Mr. Azon must be thinking this is going to end in tears. I'm going to have two positions here for absolutely no work whatsoever. Down the Wellington straight, going to try and use the slipstream as much as we can. We're tucked right in behind, trying all that we can to get as close as we can. Onto the brakes. But here's the mistake. Bill just runs slightly wide onto the grass, and that allows myself through and Mr. Azon through. Big costly mistake there for Bill. But here he is trying to get back through on Mr. Azon. He's having an entertaining one. Mr. Azon goes a little bit deep there, but he's able to get back to the apex to stop Bill trying to go back up the inside there. Now down into the tight left-hander. I'm going to try and run it around the outside. He's going to try the cutback. The multi-cutback goes for the inside. Can he get this power on? Not quite there, but sort of scares him a little bit, and Mr. Azon runs a little bit wide, and Billy's through. There we go, through that corner, no mistakes there, away we go. Now we have Boost, and that might be Bullet maybe in the Mercedes, coming down to the right, the fast right-hander. Boost has got himself alongside him now into the braking zone, but he comes back. Bennett comes back up the Bullet comes back up the inside, I think it is, or Roach, and he's able to just stick it up the inside, and Boost isn't quite able to make it stick. He's putting some serious pressure on, goes to the outside now. I'm going to try and compromise the line for the guy in front, so hopefully he can get a better line through here, staying nice and close. Can he dive it down the inside or run it around the outside? Not quite, hits that curb, does very well not to spin. Again, trying to do the up and under, not quite able to do it. Now we move on to the battle at the front with Sime and I think Weed Flame Racer. This is for our second position on the last lap as well. So I think he's been chasing him down all race long, and it's getting very close. Weed goes a little bit wide there. That's going to allow Slime to sign. I can't pronounce his name. I do apologise. The red Ferrari to get a run on him. But nothing here. He's nice and close. So any mistake, he's going to be through. He's going to have a look up the inside. Goes to the outside, compromises Weed's line. Weed goes a little bit wide there, and that has allowed the Ferrari through, but Weed's going to surely try and go back up the inside. Nope, doesn't do it. Here we have myself and Cool Shark. I'm going to try and run it round the outside and go for the cutback, which we've done, but we're not quite able to get the run on him. Have a little nosy up the inside, but nothing doing there. But Cool Shark runs a little bit wide. That's going to allow me a bit of a run, and I try and go running around the outside, but again, nothing doing there. I try and get each way to try and get past, because this is very much towards the end of the race. All over the back of him, but not able to do anything. We have the back out with it a little bit, we got a little bit too close. Cool Shark going nice and defensive there. We're trying to offset the angle as much as we can. If you listening to the Formula 1, Rosberg was saying that's the best way to try and get past somebody, is to offset the angles, and that gives you a different momentum and line. Hard onto the brakes, locking that front left up. Again, trying to offset and trying to get the catapult out of the corner. To put as much pressure on as we possibly can. I'm not going to try up the inside of Cops this time. We get an excellent run there through compared to Kulshak. And we're going to be going round the outside through Beckett. This won't work, so we're back out of it, but hopefully compromise Kulshak's line enough that he has to go a bit tighter into his corner, which he has done, and that's allowed us to get the momentum. We should have the drive down the back straight. And here we are, right up behind him now in the slipstream with the momentum. Kulshak's gone to the inside, so we go to the outside. Later on the brakes, we're going to try and run it round the outside. Just about leaving enough room there. And unfortunately, there's a bit of contact there, and Kulshak's been sent spinning around, but he's able to hold it together. Meanwhile, at the front, Ghost, and he's on his merry own way to another victory, and here he is crossing the line for another P1. Very well done. Even a bit of a celebratory drift going around turn 1. So here are the race results. Ghost in first, Bennett in second, and M. Syme in third position. Championship is Ghost is on top with 150. I'm in second on 90, and Bennett has moved up to P3 on 71 points. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.